when we when we can picture Jesus in eternity looking like Jesus in a physical body on the earth with people living in physical bodies, enjoying like all the pure good things that we enjoy now.
Yeah.
Like, I know in South Dakota where I'm at right now, it's freezing. It's like below zero today. But one of the cool things about South Dakota is when the first 75-degree day of spring hits, and it takes a long time to get here. It may not be till April or something, but sometimes May. But people are so ready. We've been in hibernation. So when that first spring day hits, like everybody's outside, barbecue is happening. You can smell it all over the neighborhood. Everybody just wants to be outdoors. They're cooking outdoors, and friends are getting together and they're sitting on the deck outside and they're just eating good food and just having a good time together. Like that kind of thing. Like there's just so many things about life. God created human beings to live on the earth, in an earthly environment. And so sometimes it's like when we don't see like the biblical description of eternity for the believer in the kingdom of God, it's not away from the earth somewhere in some mystical place, and we don't know exactly what it looks like. Every description in the Bible about eternity and living in the kingdom of God, what it's going to be like, it's all earthly, all of it. It's physical. It's on the earth. And when that clicked for me, before I was always just like, yeah, I'm going to die. I'm going to go to heaven. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be awesome. And somebody could have asked me like, why is it going to be awesome? I'm going to be like, because God's going to be there and it will be in his presence. Like, awesome. Well, what are you going to do for eternity? Worship. I'm going to worship. And it's like, okay. But you know what? It didn't fully grip my heart because I couldn't see it in my mind.
Right.
Because I wasn't letting the biblical descriptions of eternity inform the picture in my head. But when all of a sudden that clicked for me, and I understand that eternity in the kingdom of God is going to be living on the earth in a resurrected body forever, all of the good stuff that I enjoy, I'm going to experience it forever, like times a million.
Yes.
But all of the negative elements of life, they won't exist anymore. So that I can't get hurt. I can't get sick. No more fear. No more insecurity. No more. I mean, like, it's just going to be amazing. And when I can picture that, now it grips my heart. I get excited. My emotions get involved now because I can see that. And I'm like, yes, I see that. That's vivid in my mind. And it inspires me to make wise choices.
It's so good. Yeah, it really does. It really informs the way we live. And what you were just describing, the spiritual side of, heaven, or the way you were describing it, like spiritually and ethereally, that's really actually more of a Greek mindset and not really a biblical mindset. So the biblical mindset is not like the end of the world and the world is destroyed and then we all go to some ethereal place. It's the earth is actually restored. Heaven and earth come together, and we live on heaven and earth essentially for eternity.